got pier sweepers. So we got pier sweepers. Huh?
Yeah, at 15, so it's 53.
All right. What do I want? What do I want? Oh! I'm broke. No money. Yo, so, today we're gonna be talking about, what the Navy don't tell you. It's really a lot the Navy don't really tell you for real. Oh man, let me get this shit up. So that's really gonna be the topic today. Oh, what time is? Oh, I got pier sweepers. So right after pier sweepers, I'm gonna talk about that. And yeah, let's get into the video. Huh?
We performing, you get here last.
I thought you were still in there. I thought you were in the barbershop.
So I know we take turns sounding dope and shit. And I sounded 2 times.
Okay.
Last day, so we get this.
Oh yeah, he was there, right? I was. He was there, right? I was tired. He was like, "What the fuck?" He was right.
You got problems.
Inspired people. Wrap that shit. I'm just leaving.
Huh? What you doing?
Where you going?
What you mean, where we going?
Where are we going?
But no, we just got assigned to go check our spaces for real. So after that, then we can get into the video. That one. Cranking. I did not know what the hell that shit was at all whatsoever. You feel me? Cranking. Yo. So cranking essentially, you're helping out the CSs. You do that for like every sailor that gets to their new ship, you're going to crank. You're going to go cranking with the CSs, which in terms is like your division, whatever your rate is, department. They're going to send you TAD to the CSs. You're going to help them whatever they need. They got different positions. You got mess decks. You got deep sink, wardrooms, chief's mess. Now I'm gonna break it down, right? So you got the wardroom. The wardroom is at the top. That's the top. You up there, you like damn, what's his name? You like Shark Tales when he got to the very top of that apartment he went. You feel me? You got Chief's mess. Then you got the mess decks. Then you got the deep sink.
Then there's me.
I'm getting there. There's coral. There's rocks. There's whale poo. And then there's you.
The deep sink, I'm not gonna lie, I was in the deep sink for 2 months. For 2 months washing dishes. I hated it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gonna hate it. You gonna hate it. The schedules, you gotta come in like 4:30, 5 in the morning. You don't get off till like 18. If you don't know what 18 is, that's like 6 o'clock. You come in early in the morning, you don't get off till like 6. Like that drained my mental. I'm not gonna lie to you, that drained my mental. So, if you don't know what cranking is,
check the setting on material condition yoke. Make yoke reports to name.
All right. So I just got done with pier sweepers. I should talk about pier sweepers. So Pay sweepers is basically like you're on duty. So that's one thing Navy don't tell you. I don't know if there's some people out there who never knew what duty was, right? So duty is basically you staying on the ship for 24 hours, standing watch. Like your watches can range from like 4 to 5 hours standing watch, whether you like on arm watch or you on the quarter deck. The quarter deck is like when you first enter the ship, you greet people. You stand there in your dress whites, dress blues. If you don't know what that is, you gotta look it up. You feel me? I'm gonna just put a picture up of what it is. Yeah, you on the ship for 24 hours. You basically watching the ship. If something happens in the ship, you go fight that fire. You go deal with the situation, whatever it is. Whether it's like somebody that's coming onto the ship that's not supposed to come onto the ship, or whether there's a fire on the ship or whatever. Duty is not it. It is not it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Staying on the ship for 24 hours. If you don't really have nothing to do, I mean, you can work on like PQSs and stuff like that, which is like your qualifications. But if you're not working on that, it's really kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. Majority of the time, if I don't have nothing to do, or I'm not working on anything, I really just go to sleep. Go on my rack, go to sleep. That's really all you can do to make the time go by quick, so you can go home. You don't get off duty till like the next day in the morning. If it's on like a regular working day, you got duty and you go on throughout the working day. So there's different watches. If you have Rev, you basically up at 2 in the morning until the next day until you get off of duty. So you probably get up like 1 in the morning. You won't get off till like maybe.
On deck, all 8 o'clock reports. 8 o'clock reports are being taken by the command duty officer and is
Don't get up till maybe like 6:30, 6:45 maybe. But on different ships, the watches is different. So yeah, that's one bad thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know what duty was until I got here. I was like, yeah, you gotta stay on 5-hour watch. You gotta stay on this ship for 24 hours. Yeah, it's not it. Another thing the Navy don't tell you. Coming in, my mentality, my thought process, I thought, when I got here, I was gonna have like a barracks room. I was gonna be able to chill. When I got here, I came in with people I graduated from my school. They were able to stay in the barracks room because their ship wasn't here, but my ship was here. So I went to my ship, and then I was like, yeah, you're gonna be on the barge, because our ship was getting repaired or whatever like that. I'm like, what is that? I tell you, the barge is, it make you not even want to really be in the Navy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, I can't say too much because I'm still in the Navy. I can't go into detail about specific stuff, but I speak briefly on what it is. Yeah, but the barge was not it at all. If some of y'all don't know what the barge is, and you join in the military, you might see the barge. I'm not gonna lie to you. You might see the barge. You gonna hate it. You gonna hate it. I had to be on the ship for almost 3 months before I can even get my barracks room or whatever like that. But now I got my barracks room. Got my barracks room, chilling now. But being on the ship is gonna fuck with your mentality. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna drain you bad. You're gonna see everybody going home to their wives, their kids, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever that is. And you're gonna be stuck on the ship. You're not stuck. I mean, you can go out in town, visit different places, but at the same time, it's like you're gonna have to come back here and sleep. What I used to do, cause I never liked being on the ship. I used to buy hotels. I buy hotels, sleep in the hotels, come back to work. that was draining my money. But at the same time, it's like I'd rather have peace over mind than feeling down. You feel me? That's a big thing. Make sure you care about your mental health. Some people will care, and then others not really gonna care. So make sure you put yourself before anything else. Your mental health matters. So if you don't know what cranking is, or
On deck, all 8 o'clock reports. 8 o'clock reports are being taken by the command duty officer and the ceremonial POA.
yeah. So if you don't know what cranking is, or you're about to go cranking, you gotta prepare yourself, because it's gonna be long days. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be really long days when you're gonna hate the Navy. You're gonna think about getting out. Be happy, smiling. As soon as you go cranking, gone. Your mental just changed. Now you thinking like, do I even want to stay? Do I even want to do this? You feel me? But at the same time, like, once you get out of it, you don't have to go back cranking no more. 3 months. 3 months out of your whole career. Now, the only time you might go back cranking is if you really messing up. Like, you doing bad. Like, you just doing stuff you're not even supposed to be doing. Then your division might send you back. I'm not gonna lie to you. They might send you back. What else? What else can I talk about? But yeah, essentially, cranking, you're working with the CSS. That's one thing about it. So another thing, school, right? When you get in, they're gonna tell you about school, right? But oftentimes, they won't tell you when you can go to school, right? I think it's after 3 or 2 years you can start school. But yeah, for me, I'm not trying to wait that long. 3 years before I can even start school. I'm trying to get my degree, so when I get out, I'd be able to start looking for jobs. Start being able to try to transition, because you're not gonna be in the military forever. You're not. Like, you can get hurt today, and then you might get separated. So you need to put yourself first when it comes to your career and your health, right? So when I first got here, they told me that. I was like, man, I gotta wait 3 years before I can even start school, whatever like that. College, essentially. But when I first got here, I had one of my people that I work with, they told me about this thing called Sophia that you can use, like $80 a month. You can take the classes anytime you want to, right? I know my recruiter tried to get me with this. You can go to school anytime you want to. You don't have to worry about waiting. Nah, that's a lie. You gotta wait to go to school. But I'm about to start school soon, because I'm trying to get that knocked out and over with, so I don't have to deal with it. And the military is going to pay for your school, right? But Sophia, you can get your basic core classes done for like $80. I know some people that's probably a lot, but you can knock out like maybe 2 classes a month, instead of as to doing like a whole class a semester, piling everything up while you doing the military on top of that. But yeah, you can use Sophia. It's not a paid advertisement or anything like that, but you use Sophia, whenever you get a chance to do your classes or whatever like that, and they can try to work around, your schedule or anything like that. And like, anytime you want to, nah, that's a lie, because you're not gonna be in port all the time. You might be going out for 6-7 months at a time. You're not gonna be able to do your classes. You paying all that money to go to school, and you're not gonna be able to do the classes. You feel me? You get where I'm coming from? But Sophia, and then oftentimes, if you work, depending on what your rate is or whatever like that, your chain can help work with you, because you got computers on the ship. So your chain can help work with you to, if you out at sea, do your classes every now and then, after work or whatever like that. That's one thing. So you waiting for school, that's something they might tell you or might not tell you. But that's just my tip. You can use Sophia. There's a ton of other online classes to use, but education, for me, education is a big thing. Yeah, it's really I'm gonna have more videos coming soon, more traveling videos, because we're going to different countries soon. Yeah, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, trying to build this thing up. You know, really trying to take it serious. I'm still working at the same time. But at the same time, I want to show you different things. Some people probably want to see what that Navy is like. So, you know, I want to be able to show something like that, or show different countries somebody never been to. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and yeah, see you in the next video.